Hi guys, Unlike Panic 10.5 here with another YouTube video. Now, since Black Ops 6 launched, I've been neglecting the Warzone front for one simple reason. Because when those guns are meta, I'm going to need them leveled. So I've been playing a lot of Black Ops 6 to try and level up my weapons so that when they do become the meta with the fastest TTKs, I'm going to be ready. However, saying that, I have been struggling because leveling up those guns is taking an absolute age. Or is that just me? Anyway, so what I've got for you here is a Area 99 Warzone solos in Resurgence. And what we'll be doing is going through my thought process in each moment and, well, to see how well I've done. So without further ado, let's get into it. My first solo Warzone gameplay on the Area 99 map. I don't know much about this map, so my thinking is to drop early, get to ground quickly, get a gun, so I can defend myself. I try to loot quickly, as I know there's going to be other players here with me, and I'm also listening out for footsteps, ladders, zips, attempting to be as alert as I can. I also see a contract that's going to give me some money. That means I can get my loadout. However, I didn't hear the player coming over, and his aim and reaction time are much better than mine. 15-year-old alert? I redeploy for the first time here, so my option would be to reset, regain somewhere else. However, in my mind, I'm thinking that I've still got my contract up. I want my contract. So I drop to the chopper and get it and go and see if there's anyone else around. Whilst I'm hovering over the area, I'm seeing that I can't see anyone. So I believe it's safe at this point. So that's when I decide to land and go and get another weapon. So this is where I know there is a guy here. So I'm looking around, I'm checking my angles, I'm seeing nothing. I can't see any indication where he is. So I think, well, I'll finish my contract. So I start shooting my drones down, and look, my ammo then runs out, and lo and behold, he comes back. Same guy as before, same situation. So I redeploy for a second time, and on this occasion I've decided to regain elsewhere. So I've dropped over at Reactor and I look for loot, but most importantly what I'm doing is I'm waiting for my Resurgence timer to go down so that in case I engage in a gunfight, I'm not going to have to worry about dying. And the fight found me. I surprised myself with some fairly decent shots with aim that actually hit, so maybe I should use a pistol. What do you think? So my mindset here is to effectively listen and see what else is around me. And whilst I am looking and listening around to what is out there, I have certainly decided that this is where I'm going to stay until I am having to leave or I've chosen to leave. This building has now become mine. I'm going to pitch my tent. After all, I am a bot, and I do really need to remember where my place is in that pecking order. So, I'm being a little bit of a camper. It's fine. I'm allowed to camp. It's Warzone after all. Snipers, they live in war zones all over the world. And they do what they do best by staying out of sight. As you can see, upon hearing all of the commotion above my head, I get a little bit scared and just stay standing here for a moment before chasing up onto the roof and trying to take out a few floaters from the gulag, or should I say Resurgence choppers. Hey buddy, no, this is my house. I'm not going anywhere, not until someone can get me off of here, or if they can kill me. So, as I've said, I'm not going anywhere on this particular scenario. I'm going to go on the roof, back into my little cubby hole, and I'm going to keep doing this until I find that there's people to actually fight or snipe at. I'm going to just sit here, have a nice little fire, get my s'mores out, and I'm just going to take pot shots at anyone that I can see, and hopefully get a kill out of it. I'm clearly not playing it for kills here, otherwise I'd be running around like a crazy headless chicken trying to shoot down anyone that I saw. I'm actually trying to play for a win on this occasion. I'd like to do what I could to get a win on Warzone on solos. So that's what I was planning on, that was what's going through my mind this entire game, and that's what I was standing by, hence staying here and camping as best I could. Effectively, I actually don't know what I'm doing. I'm the bot of this lobby. I'm the one who should have died on entering the game. I also thought I liked sniping. However, as you can see, I cannot seem to hit a shot for the life of me. I think that it may be due to the shot dynamic, maybe the bullet velocity, something I know nothing about, of course. So I play this like a numbers game. The more shots I take, the higher the possibility of hitting a shot. And then, boom, I hit a shot like that. 1 in a million. Well, for me. A UAV went up, so I'm aware people now know where I am. And I'd also run out of sniper ammo. So I start to look at my map, because I want to find a trade-in cabinet. And also, I want to see where might be safe. I also wanted to find out about a video I saw, and in it you could get specialist if you exchanged this sniper that you find at the top of reactor. And I personally wanted to see if this was for real or if it was just another internet troll. However, as I went down to there, of course I got shot in the back off a player who was probably looking to come down there as well. So I had to hide a little bit before we even got to where we needed to be, and then I realised that we were actually in and around quite a few players. So my thought here is, well, bugger it. Better to get better weapons from the cabinet to defend myself, and, of course, to see if we could or would get specialist.
No, definitely not.
At this point in time, I feel as though I'm in a sensory overload. There is a lot of information for me to work with. There's a UAV, there's people moving around, there's gunfire, and I should really move around to be able to get a better position, but as a bot, I'm overwhelmed, and quite frankly, I'm scared. Once I decide to move, I seem to get into a gunfight very quickly. Now, I get some really good shots off initially, so I decide the best action is to push that room. But the problem is, I didn't realise that there would be a third party, and the third party comes in and completely wipes me out. Now, dropping in at this point with the gas coming in, I feel like no one's going to be at the loadouts, so that's where I'm going to drop, right?
Yeah.
Wrong.
Well.
Definitely someone there, and that's the end of that. Guys, thank you very much for watching. If you made it this far, I really do appreciate all of your support. If you wouldn't mind, do give us a like, do give us a comment, and do, if you wish, subscribe. It'll make sure that you know exactly when I'm going live and of course when those new YouTube videos drop.